I'm Benji, I sing for a band called Skindred.
This is Arya, and I play the drums in Skindred. Amazing, actually. We've all been reading the magazine since we were young, grew up with it. Every band that we've toured with, ever liked, really, have all been featured in the magazine, and then to get an award from them, which is tailor-made for us, was, it was an amazing honour. To be fair, it was really, really cool. That was insane. I mean, just because what happened was we did the Kerrang Awards, and we had a day off at Download, and so we got to watch all the other bands, check it all out, and we're like, this is the competition. It was some of our friends, so it was friendly competition. And when we went up there, it was just, I think it's probably one of the best shows we've ever played, to be fair. It was, the crowd went absolutely nuts. I watched the video of it, and it's real good. We've had a fantastic response to the album. I mean, when we recorded the record, it was like, this is to live or die, like, you know what I mean? And we put all our heart into it. And it seems like everywhere we've gone, all the reviews that I've read, it's been like, 10 out of 10 or 8 out of 10, and people telling us that this is like a fantastic record. So I think we've delivered the best album we could have possibly delivered at that time. Yeah, playing it live is the best thing, isn't it?
Do you know what? Normally when you play, like, I was in a band before, or when we used to play, when we play the songs, I was in a band before, but when we play the songs, it was like, you could say, oh, that's the live version, but I swear, I feel so on stage, personally, and listening to the guys playing, and coming through the monitors and that, it's hard, real hard. It feels great.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been walking around town. All I've seen is like rock shirts, rock kids.
I've seen a lot of Lamb of God and stuff like that, but we'll see, innit? I mean, you play it by ear, it's like a fight. Don't underestimate it. Don't go in there thinking you won already, go out there and work for it.
I think it's tailor-made for Australia, to be honest. Yeah, like what we do. If you look at the globe and you think about the kind of music we do, you've got the sunshine, you've got the good times, you've got the positive energy, you've got the rock. Like I said, I was looking around and I was going, right, I'm sure these kids would like it. I'm sure, once they get to hear it, once they get to see it. But that's the way, isn't it? Baby.
Yeah, RPM is what we do. Ragga-punk metal, right there. But for what we do is like this, right? I don't think like, oh, let's make ragga-punk metal. I just make music that I love. When I was a kid, I used to listen to bands like The Specials, The Clash, and I just looked like, that's all we are. We're just an extension of, if Joe Strummer and The Clash were together today, I'm sure they sound like Skindred. You know what I'm trying to say? Because we just use the modern sounds of now, the technology of now, to do what The Clash was doing, or The Specials. We're all from working class, hard working backgrounds, and the lyrics is always about encouraging and pushing forward. Brother, let me tell you something. If I can't be a positive influence on helping and encouraging mankind, what the fuck am I making music for? You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel. Every time I get an email and it says, your music has brought me through a lot of shit times, a lot of hard times, I feel like that's what I've come to do. That's what, lyrically, that's what this band should be doing. And yeah, it's definitely a positive influence. And I always say this to people, if someone found the lyrics, the book, like the CD book, and without the music at all, I want them to get something out of it. I want them to read the lyrics and go, wow, that's me, that's my life. I can do better for me, I can do better for my family, I can do better as a human being. I think that's important in lyrics. When you put in a podium, in a position of giving a message, you've got to give a right message to the youths, to the older people, to everybody.
I say we're privileged to be able to get up there and say what we want, and do what we want. And there's an audience out there that will, hopefully listen.
Yeah, they listen.
They come to the shows, yeah. And I know the people, our fans that come and see us on our headline shows. They come for those reasons that Benji was talking about, so they can be united and have a great time. And get that feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's important, man. I think it's important for real. More than anything, I think it's important that, when all this is said and done, you left something positive for the next generation.
But it can be great and it can be bad. I think, the main thing is that we all do it together.
You know,
we're giving. It's funny because we can go in and like we can have a great day. Like we can play. Say Thursday we'll go in and the energy will be fucking high and the vibes will be so powerful. And I'm looking at him and he's grinning. Or I'm doing all the right things and he's doing all the right things. And the next day there's just nothing. We
but
play
you
all
can't
day.
force it, can you? That's the thing.
Man.
So
Play
it's
all
like
day and it's just
what we
fucking
do
crap.
is we get blocked sessions where we go, right, we've got this time off, and now we're gonna go and just start writing. And like some people bring ideas in, some people have concepts, and everyone brings them in. But you know you've got 6, 7, 8 weeks or whatever, where all you're doing is turning up to rehearsal every day to
You like it?
write a record. And I guess that can get monotonous after a while if it's not happening. If you go in there for say 3 or 4 days and you're not churning out any songs, or what you're churning out is not great, so
Yeah, it is, and I think it's frustrating because you want to turn up magic and you want that energy to be there, but you just can't force it.
No.
You just can't force it.
So a typical day would be, you know, fingers crossed, hopefully writing some wicked songs.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
when we wrote Warning, when we started working on the music, and I was because I love the ragged stuff and I love the heaviness. I love that. I think that's what music is for me. Like when they're like doing like real nasty beats and like, you know, and the guitars are sounding gnarly as hell like Slayer, and I'm doing my dancehall thing. That's the magic of it. Like sometimes when we're in a room, we'll lay some ideas down, and then the guys will go off to lunch or whatever, and I'll just come up with some ideas lyrically. Unfortunately, when I come up with a chorus for Warning, they come back and it was like, yes, that is a fucking banging chorus, you know, and I just worked on that, you know, and then we got Jacoby involved and stuff, and you know, and if you know the record, then you know the magic on that song.
Loads of bands, there's fucking loads.
So many bands we couldn't even stop, and I mean, not just like heavy bands. Like I'd like to go out with Damian Marley, you know.
I always wanted to tour with No Doubt.
No
I
doubt.
always wanted to tour
Just
with
like,
No Doubt.
What did I see the other day? Hey, have you seen that project called Super Heavy? I watched it last night with Josh Stone.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about,
Bro,
Mick Jagger.
it's fucking Skindred. Have you heard it? I was like, oh my god, it sounds like Skindred. Mick Jagger's kicking ass. Yeah, but one thing I'd like to say, for all the people who download Skindred's music, I just want to say, you know, it is what it is. People are going to do what they're going to do. That's the way it goes.
Come and check out live though.
But come and check out the live show, check out the live energy, and in order to repent from your sin of downloading free music, buy a fucking t-shirt and come rock with us. Australia, we love you. Peace.